Fisker can't sell its cars due to server issues.
Rough.
This is such a cautionary tale, and we should all listen extremely intently for the next 2 minutes. As part of its bankruptcy proceedings, EV company Fisker has been attempting to liquidate its assets in order to pay back creditors. In June, rental company American Lease agreed to purchase Fisker's remaining 3,300 vehicles for $46.3 million. As of last week, American Lease had paid $42.5 million and had accepted delivery of a third of the vehicles. Last Friday, Fisker revealed that they couldn't transfer the vehicle's cloud link to another company's servers due to an underlying technical issue. It is unclear how long Fisker knew about this problem prior to informing American Lease.
I wonder what that issue is.
It doesn't matter.
Like, it's a bankruptcy thing, so just give them the servers.
The point is, well, not necessarily, because not every car will be owned by American Lease. There are still end users out there. So it could be a privacy issue. It could be anything. It could be a technical issue. It could be a contractual issue. We don't know. Because American Lease would struggle to run the fleet of vehicles without the cloud-based features, the company has filed an emergency objection to Fisker's liquidation plan. The DOJ has filed its own objection based on claims that Fisker has been asking owners of their vehicles to cover the costs of their own recall repairs. Fisker also appears to be under investigation by the SEC, but the exact focus of the investigation is currently unknown. So here's the problem. The problem is not Fisker necessarily here. The problem is not just this car or this server. The problem is that this will happen to basically everything that you own once it is reliant on cloud-based services. Absolutely everything that you purchase, because is it really a purchase if it just stops working when
everything
somebody
you rent?
Yeah, when somebody sort of decides they don't feel like paying for it anymore. I forget how I started the sentence, so it doesn't matter. The point is that everything is literally one bad decision or one key person being hit by a bus or one infrastructure error away from being a brick. And this is terrifying.
Yeah.
Back to Tesla for a minute.
Back to every single day that goes by, I like my car more.
They have done a very good job, actually, by and large, of providing OTA updates to their vehicles, going back to pretty much the first ones. From day one, I said these things are going to be a disaster because they keep revving the hardware so frequently, and the ongoing overhead of supporting all of these various models and all of these various iterations of the hardware is going to be completely untenable, and they're just going to start sort of deprecating them, and it's going to... I was wrong. They have actually done overall a pretty spectacular job in that regard. They've done a pretty bad job of a lot of other things, but that I got to give credit. But that doesn't mean that I was overall wrong about that problem. And Fisker, anyone who bought a Fisker or 3,300 Fiskers is finding that out the hard way. And I don't know what to do. What do we do, Luke? Help me.
I want to say vote with your wallet, but like, what can you even... How many cars even are there that aren't basically susceptible to a similar issue like this right now that you would buy new?
Yeah, this I wrote this in the topic doc. This is and applies to basically every car.
Yeah.
For prep for this one, I'd love to have a list of car brands that existed in the 90s and don't exist anymore. If you think your car company is going to last and this won't be a problem, you are literally wrong.
Pontiac.
Yeah, there's one. Mercury.
Yeah, nice. Is Saturn still around?
Nope.
Speaking of planet-based car companies.
I know, right? Saab.
Yeah.
Scion.
Scion.
Not 90s, but DeLorean. Yep.
Yep.
Oldsmobile.
Yeah, a lot of these were
Geo.
bought out by other companies, but that's sort of what's happening here.
Suzuki pulled out of Canada.
Yeah.
Datsun.
Daewoo.
Yep.
It's a lot of companies.
Yep. I mean, some of them have like still exist, but have changed ownership like multiple times. Like Jaguar is not a British car manufacturer. Who has owned Jaguar?
I thought they were like Australian or something.
They became nationalized in 1975 due to financial difficulties. No, they were British. But in 1984, it became its own company again. Ford Motors purchased them in 1999, and then Land Rover in 2000, selling both to Tata Motors in 2008.
Where's Tata?
India, I think.
Okay. Was it an Australian movie where they talk about it then or something? There was something. I don't remember. Anyways.
Yeah. Tata is based in Mumbai. Wild though, right? AMC, there's another one. Holden was apparently the Australian one.
A lot of these were bought. Yeah.